Hey, what's going on, you guys? My name's Kevin, and today we're going to be reacting to episode 11 of the Reality House Season 2, which is basically their reunion. It's an hour long. I haven't seen much about it, so let's just get right into it.
You already know what's up! Kian&J, we're back with another video. I'm Kian.
I'm JC.
And we have a surprise for you guys. Like we said in the last episode, we have a surprise. There's going to be an episode 11. No one knew what it was going to be, but here it is. Reality House Reunion. Take it away, Marker.
No one really saw us coming. Actually, you did because we tweeted about it. So we're here now. This is gonna be hella fun. We don't know what's about to go down, but we have some clips. We have some fun games. We're gonna play with the cast and stuff. But to make things go very, very smoothly,
because we know we can't.
We're very bad at this stuff. So
we have a very special host from E's Nightly Pop, Netflix, and Sugar Rush, and most importantly, Optimus TV. We have the beautiful Hunter March.
oh, thank you.
I'm happy they brought in like a third-party neutral host because I feel like Kian&JC wouldn't be able to talk about the drama without being a little bit biased because a lot of these people are their friends, so...
Hunter! Professional host.
I was gonna say thank you to you guys, but I know you guys start crying every time you say thank you, so we're gonna hold off on that.
Wow.
Wow, that was damn.
Yeah, but no, for real, thank you guys for having me. This is gonna be a lot of fun. I got the chance to watch the show along with everybody else, and that's how I got to enjoy it. I've got a lot of questions. People have sent in some stuff that we're gonna be looking at, but we want to go ahead and start by introducing the people who made the show what it is today, and that is the contestants. So we'll go down the line. Everyone give it up for Tila Dunn.
Tila!
Tab.
Tab!
Jenny.
My boy.
Ryan. Youssef. Amari.
Always late.
Taylor. Lena. Manny. And Dom.
Let's go, D.
My boy.
Yeah, we have all the contestants here, including Lena.
I just reacted to Lena's video where she explains how she spent her prize money, the $50,000, and that's going to be uploaded tomorrow, so...
Winner, we're going to go through not only what she's done with the money since then, but we're also going to talk about some of the feuds that happened. So, let's see how much money she has left at this point. But I wanted to ask Kian&JC, reunion show. You guys think you're pretty hot shit now, season 2, huh?
Pretty hot shit.
Reunion show.
We honestly still don't know what we're doing.
This is very new to us. Like he just said, we've never done this before. Season 1 was thrown together in one day. We had a little bit more time to prepare, and we knew we wanted to do something very special because this season in itself was just very special. So yeah, we knew we wanted to do something. We didn't know what it was, and it ended up being this. And now here we are. Hot shit.
Hot shit.
That's right.
Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and get started, but before we do, there's people who couldn't be here today. Who are those people?
We have to list them all.
You don't remember them all, do you?
It's 4 people.
Alright, so Brittany couldn't be here. Elijah, Trisha, Andrea, and
Harrison.
Sarah slept in. And Harrison, of course, because he's in the UK, unfortunately. Sarah's gonna be here, but she's late. So let's give it up for Sarah.
You had one job, Sarah.
She woke up late, apparently. So
It's like 4.
she's on her way.
It's like 4.
We're an hour into this already, so
That is very late.
Alright, well, we have everyone who's important here right now. Let's start with some of the night's biggest moments, or the series' biggest moments, and I think we can't do that without talking, obviously, about Youssef.
Oh, Pussy.
oh, the biggest moment.
The biggest moments of the show, Pussy.
Oh, we started the biggest.
Tab is already trying to give fodder at this reunion.
Youssef, you unfortunately did get eliminated in the first round. Now watching it back, have you seen the series?
Yeah, of course.
Who do you think? Do you think? Two-part question. Do you think you would have won had you stayed in? And 2, who do you think your biggest competition would have been?
I 100% would have won. My competition, I don't know, because I didn't expect Lena to win, and
Me too.
not to be mean, like I didn't think she would be my competition, but they surprised me. So they all had their strengths. So I really don't know. I didn't know any of the answers to the math question or any of the riddle questions in the pool. I didn't know none of that, so I might have got sent home quick.
Did watch.
Yeah, I did watch
Wow.
it.
Look,
I love how they're all getting rewarded for watching the show that they're on. Like, aren't you supposed to do that?
I wasn't even a part of the show. I just came here because I saw a lot of drama when down in the house. I wanted to see drama go down today, so I'm here for the entertainment.
A lot of people in the house had said that they were kind of glad that you were eliminated because they didn't think you were competition. They thought that you would have won.
They would have voted me out so quick.
Okay.
Kenny said that. Kenny said that.
I'm trying to sabotage.
See, Tab's already trying to start shit.
Hell no.
Well, speaking of Kenny, that's the other biggest moment in the house. He had a few of them.
Let's go,
First of all, I think we want to start with Kenny not knowing his girlfriend's birthday. And now that we hear about it, we get to watch it all over again. Let's play the clip.
Oh, and she's here.
We'll play them.
Can you have a girlfriend? I heard you talking about her.
Yes.
How long have you guys been together? It's so hard to say what's her sign, because that's what I want to know. So what's her sign? What's her birthday? When is her birthday? If you don't know that, what? Better put this in the chat.
Don't do that. You can't put me on the spot like that.
He was mad. That's funny.
Like a month ago? When was her birthday?
When was their birthday? That's funny.
Let's go, Kenny.
He better know it now. They're gonna ask him.
I know her birthday, man.
You see?
Yeah, what is girlfriend's here right now?
Oh, y'all want to? Yeah, she's here.
She's in the audience.
What? Wow. This is your redemption opportunity. What's her birthday?
March 10th.
Okay.
March 10th.
Everyone's so excited for him. That's so funny.
Kenny, back to the original question. What sign does that make her?
Come on, bro.
A Pisces.
I knew that. No, I thought I was going to think about it and have time to think to myself.
Well, good news, we're not going to pick on you anymore. You know the birthday. Well done.
There you go.
Now let's go ahead and watch a clip of Kenny trying to spell the word receipt.
Yo.
That seems embarrassing.
It's okay. The timer.
My brain is literally shutting off right now.
He got so mad during this.
He's right behind it this whole time.
They were just like messing around. It took so long. Oh god. Recep it.
Recrep it.
Oh, I know it, bro, but I'm fucking slow in the fucking head. What the hell, brain? I thought this was cool.
That's so close, but still, it's not.
Oh my god. E for that.
It's receipt. I know what it is. Something, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, bro. I did this 5 minutes ago. My head is fucking scattered.
I got scared.
I do not need to be on my phone as much as I do. I need to be fucking practicing words.
That was a good moment.
Too good.
That's funny.
Kenny walked so that Dom could run.
Man.
How was that? We all know what that's like. We've all had those moments of stress and we just can't think of the thing.
I was laced.
Let's lace, okay. Let's
Yeah, spell lace. Spell
Smell lace.
Just in case you forget how to spell it, I brought a receipt for you.
Ryan brought a receipt.
That with RECIEPT.
He mixed them up again.
E-I. You just said I before you.
JC was like, yeah.
I know how to spell receipt, bro. RECE.
Yes.
Why you asking?
Yes.
P.
Yes.
P.
So he got it.
I'm just joking.
I'm just joking.
Oh my god.
She's like confused in this. I'm proud of you, for real.
He's lying. He told me he practiced before today.
She's lying.
Tab was actually quizzing him in the hallway.
Yeah,
It's
your
okay.
girlfriend is like, he knows my birthday and had a spell receipt.
Lucky,
Lucky,
brother.
Dude, he's a cat.
News for you.
You guys want something funny? Leading up to that challenge, it was supposed to be like us two against each other, and you guys brought in like the 4 new contestants from season 1.
Yeah.
And leading up to the challenge, Kenny was like, "Oh, take a shot," like trying to get me like fucked up. That way I like did bad.
Yeah, bro, hell yeah.
And then the 4 other people show up, and he's like, I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna have a drink. Like this is taking fucking forever. Like it's gonna be like another like 2 hours before the start of the challenge." He's like, "No, bro, don't drink. You need a clear head." And I was like, "I see what you're doing. Like, weren't you just trying to get me fucked up like 2 hours ago?" And now you're like, "No.
Yes, because now he wants him on his side.
I was like,
Listen, bro, it was like that because it was like, bro, we going for $50,000, so it's like, you know, it's like fuck you in the moment.
Fuck you in the moment.
Listen, but when there's more people, it's like, oh shit, we was already in the house. It's like, I want you to stay in the house. It's not like I don't.
It makes sense. It's just strategy. Like when it was just them versus each other, he obviously wants him gone. But then when the 4 new people from the old season came in, it's basically season 2 versus season 1. So
Mikey was just like, that's $50,000.
no, I just thought it was really funny. I was like, he thinks he's so sly.
It's not even sly, bro. I was just looking out for
It was great.
He's like pacing outside. He's like, there's $50,000 on the line. There's $50,000.
I was, bro. I was talking to myself. You were probably one of the most competitive people on the show. You were like scathing from the beginning. I think a lot of people wanted to see you go forward in kind of like a supportive villain way. Like you were
Villain?
like,
Oh,
you were
yeah.
like competition, I think. And
Definitely.
I think it was good that you left because it would have gotten. I think you would have gotten real feisty with some people towards the end.
Damn.
It's hard getting feisty. You think I would have been feisty?
He's getting feisty now.
I'll be chilling. No.
yeah, Kenny's like, I'm so chill as he's like arguing with every single person.
One of my favorites on the show, JC.
I have a clip that I want to play for Kenny.
Oh, God.
Wait, before we play it, me and Kian and I were doing green screens, like after everything was said and done. And David, our interviewer, he was saying something about how you kept saying like
A certain phrase.
you kept saying a certain phrase, and it was y'all recording. And I think you kept saying it. So we made
A compilation?
Oh, my God.
The compilation of Kenny saying y'all recorded?
Bro, y'all so silly, bro.
Yeah. Record. Record. Yeah. Is it record? Is it record? Yeah. Okay. Alright. Record. Yeah. Are you recording? I got you. Is record?
In the same outfit.
This is real. This is real.
It was all one day.
You record? Yeah. My God. Can't record? Yeah. Record? Yeah. You record? Yeah.
That's funny.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I love how most of those clips he was wearing the same outfit, which means it was the same day.
Imagine if you were in like 8 episodes, how many like clips we'd have.
You record?
You're
You recording?
Alright.
The good news is we're gonna get to Tab's feuds with everyone.
Can we not just
What?
skip that part?
No, listen, we just put Kenny on blast.
Yeah,
You're
Kenny
definitely
is. Kenny ain't mad about that airtime though, trust me.
It's cool. Alright, so Kenny, follow me on Instagram.
Follow me on
You
Instagram.
left before one of the biggest moments of the show, which was the season 1 players coming back, right? You were gone before
No,
that.
after.
Oh, is that after? I didn't watch the
competed
show.
against them.
He didn't
one
watch
of
the
the moments from the show was when the season 1 players came back. 4 of them. Let's go ahead and see everyone's reaction to that.
What is that like?
True story.
Oh, heavens no.
Oh, that's probably so epic.
Oh my God, they're here. They're here. They're here. I swear to God, they're here.
I see Dom.
They're all there.
Guys.
Bro, I'm so over, bro.
Legendary.
I'm so iconic. Like this fucking kick.
I love Sarah. Trisha.
Let's bingo!
And then Dom.
I know, man. They're loud ass claps. I clap loud. Change the whole
I know why I
Yeah, you should ask.
Questions right here. We have questions.
Oh boy.
Dom, you're the only one who's made it here on time from that second group of
Yeah.
competitors. How did they ask you? Were you excited? Were you like an immediate yes to coming on the show?
I mean, yeah, to win 50,000. I was like, yeah, I'll do it again. Yeah.
Do you have any new strategies going into this one?
Yeah, I was very nervous the first season. I was nervous. I was anxious. Put that all behind me, and it was a little cocky of me, but I was just competitive mode, you know.
Tell them about your trivia app you used to prepare.
Oh yeah, Trivia Crack. I played Trivia Crack for 3 months. Really did.
And it paid off.
And it
The
worked.
Lone Star.
No, just life. If I ever needed to do trivia ever again in my life.
Did any of that come in handy during the trivia challenge?
You know, a little bit.
Yeah, because Dom went home the first season on the trivia challenge.
Dom and I were practicing trivia right before it started,
Yeah.
and you guys asked me a question.
Albany.
Albany.
We were doing state capitals.
We were doing yeah.
All right. Well, Ryan, right when they were getting out of the car, you leaned over to someone and said, "You remember what I talked about? Who were you talking to?
I
What were you
wanted
saying?"
nobody from season 1 in season 2.
Whoa, why is that?
Damn.
Because I just felt like they had their chance already. That was all.
Oh, so you're salty.
No,
Okay, so if you go into season 3
yeah.
and you feel what I felt, you tell me how you feel.
Would you go back?
No, I would go back and you'd go back too.
Yeah, but
you're gonna feel, you know.
But in the moment, I
know,
felt like
I know.
everybody from season 1 had their chance, and I'm really poor, so I was like,
I'm really poor.
Like,
Me, Ryan.
F that. Can I curse? Yeah, fuck that. So I was like, I guess what you said, like, everybody from season 2
I
is
feel-
making, if we have a chance to get them out, I mean, why not?
It's true.
It was like
Elijah was going to burn the house down if we did. He probably would have arsoned the house if he stayed. So,
Yeah.
Stole my
you know,
jewels.
We did steal a puzzle piece.
I just didn't want that for my anxiety. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. Now,
He's
Manny,
called you out, no.
you were one of the least confrontational people in the house. You never got voted into a challenge. So I'm curious to know what your thoughts were when these 4 newbies showed up.
Well, the thing is, like, I feel like I was already, like, playing my game, and I was like, I had my boy alliance, I had my girl alliance, and I was like, okay, I know exactly what I'm doing, I know what to do here. So when they came in, I was like, this is gonna ruin, like, my entire thing. So I was just basically like, okay,
But it didn't.
Get you out, let's quickly.
If you could have had anyone else of the other 3 that got eliminated pretty quickly stay instead of Dom, who would you have picked?
Sarah,
100%.
I like her. I liked her vibe, her energy. I really
She was
liked
there to
her a
have
lot.
fun.
I love
She was
Sarah.
really just to have fun and just like vibe with everyone. Yeah.
She had the best entrance in
Oh,
any show
oh,
history
that's-
ever.
yes,
I'm
yeah.
hoping she walks in like that right now.
Literally.
Like that late.
All right, well, this next question is for Sarah, but whatever. Dom, it seems like Elijah really likes making fun of you.
Yeah, I think he doesn't have a lot of jokes now, so he just goes on me.
Yeah, were you annoyed by that? Were you
No,
annoyed by
no, no,
anyone's? Because you were kind of...
In the car on the way there, we were like, okay, we're gonna make fun of people, and I didn't know he was gonna make fun of me, but I'm okay. So yeah,
You were to like Elijah, yeah, do it, that's going to be...
yeah.
I
I don't watch Scooby-Doo either. I haven't watched Scooby-Doo in years. I don't know why.
Everyone else forgot about that specific joke
Yeah, I
except
know,
for
but-
you. You're Harvard.
That's stuck. Yeah.
It stuck with me. Like, I watch SpongeBob, not Scooby fucking Doo.
What did they say about Scooby-Doo?
He says I watch
What did he say?
You look like Scrappy?
No, he says I watch Scooby-Doo every night before bed.
That's too funny as well.
Well, Dom, you made it pretty far.
It's kind of funny.
You did not win the show.
I know.
You were really close though. The person who did win the show is here tonight, and that is Lena.
Let's go!
Yay, Lena.
Let's go ahead and watch a clip from Lena winning.
Winner of Reality House Season 2 and the $50,000 grand prize goes to...
Oh my god, that's so chill.
Out of everyone up there, Lena probably didn't need the money the most, but it's fine. She earned it. I was so salty. That's funny.
That was a beautiful moment. That was a really good
Spent the
moment.
money on a new haircut.
Yes,
It
I
looks
did.
great.
Thanks for
New
noticing.
improved Lena.
I want to ask you all about the prize money. I think we all kind of want to know like what you were thinking when you won and all that. But first, do you know the actual times? Like, how close was everyone?
I don't know if I took a picture of it. I don't want to do it now because
You told me my time was 8 minutes when we finished afterwards.
when we made the scavenger hunt, we obviously wanted it to be as long as we possibly could. We had them go all the way to the bridge, which is the very back of the house, all the way to the very, very top of the gate. And it was like, the house was on like 2 acres, 3 acres, whatever. It was really big.
5 acres.
5 acres. and back to the campfire, which is the fourth clue. And then back to the front of the house where Tila did the box challenge and with the bugs. And that's where the key was. Dom was the first one to go. Between him and Lena.
Yeah, Taylor was the first one to go.
Yeah, Taylor was the first one to go, but Dom was the first one to find the fourth clue without going to the second and third clue. And we, as like creators, were like, "Whoa, what do we do? Like, we weren't expecting that." I'm like, how did he like do that? But apparently, like in the first clue, we put burn. You burn me or don't burn me.
I know it by heart because I'll never forget it. It was.
She forgets it.
People burn me, people walk all over me, but nobody ever rubs my belly.
Let's go.
Something about crossing.
Yeah, you forgot the cross.
Cross as well.
Cross?
People burn me, cross me, and walk all over me, but
Oh,
they
I didn't
never
remember.
Cross me, burn me, yeah. So it was a bridge, but I think Dom got in his head that it was burn, fire, went straight to the campfire, found the fourth clue. His time was incredible up until the fourth clue, fourth hint,
because
fourth riddle.
He couldn't find the key. He could not find the last component to unlock his thing. And that really
ruined his time.
Yeah,
this man was looking at remotes for a card this big. I'm sorry. I feel so bad for Dom. Then this man got
JC's going in.
at one point and started digging holes randomly around the yard.
You guys like also there was a shovel out of nowhere, and I was like, oh shit, there's a shovel. Let me try
Okay.
to find
Anderson at home, he edited really well where you couldn't really tell who was winning, but Lena, on the other hand, she found the same thing as Dom, found the fourth clue, and then immediately went to the last one and found it very quick.
But
so
then,
her time was like incredible.
Then
it was very hard to beat.
You went right to the fireplace, and everyone at home was like, you were right at the fireplace.
We thought you were gonna be the third one to do it.
And you didn't see the last clue. You were literally right there. I had rickets. Like, I couldn't, like, we literally had no sleep. Like, it was just like, I didn't even realize what was happening.
Yeah.
I was in pain.
Yeah, they were up at like 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. that day.
IBS.
Not so sorry about that.
Oh, the ankles.
But from the jump, we knew Lena was like almost so far ahead
It's
that
very big.
she had to lose every single thing by a lot to like lose.
I considered not doing the eating challenge at all because I was like, I feel
Yeah.
like I could not do this
It
eating
was bad.
challenge, but I wasn't certain.
But come future seasons, we'll make sure we
So Lana basically won because she found that clue and got lucky. Dom would have won, but he didn't find the key when he got the last clue. He was like spent 20 minutes looking for the key. So Dom and Lena both could have won easily.
different riddles and
Hi, Paul.
Hide the clues as they go.
Hi, Paul.
or make sure they find them all. Like, hey, you have to go back and find your.
Yeah, or like
This isn't the
practice
right
it
one.
beforehand. Like, be the only way to
But
win.
yeah.
If Kian hadn't made me cry, I feel like I would have done what Manny did and was like just really think about every single riddle too much. So
Thank you later, everybody.
That was shaking. Good job.
Thank you later.
We're both overthinkers.
No, I know,
I just
literally,
feel like I would have
absolutely.
contemplated it too much.
100%.
She just shaded me.
On the last round, you smacked a water bottle off the table.
Yeah.
One, really fucking cool, obviously.
Slow-mo.
Two, what was going through your head?
No, that was bad sportsmanship.
Say hi, Paul.
I was thirsty the whole time, and I wanted to stop for water. And I just, every time I ran up the hill, I was like, let me get a little water. So when I saw, I never did. So when I saw the water, I smacked it because I was like, I hate you, water. And
I hate you, water.
I was just upset with myself. So
I mean,
that's why I
I-
did that.
You did
I don't
a good
think-
job
I don't
this
think-
season. It was impressive.
Yeah.
Lena, I do want to talk about the prize money. Congratulations. You shared it with some of your contestants, and we kind of heard a little bit about why, but what was the reasoning behind that?
So Dom actually came to me the night before and was like, hey, if I win, I'll give you 3K. If you win, you give me 3K. And I thought, like, that was kind of fair because we were partners for one of the challenges. So my progress in the season was, like, you know, he was part of the assistance in that. And then, honestly, that fourth day, like, if we didn't talk at all the first 3 days and we just did that fourth day together, like, we would have gotten so close just based on that last day together. And I just felt like everybody deserved something for what they had done that far. So yeah, it just made a lot of sense to me. Like, let's just share it. So yeah.
Props to her. I probably wouldn't have done that. So
Literally.
Yeah, I mean, we all worked so hard. I just thought everyone deserved
45K is still a lot of money.
Well, thank you for doing that. What are you going to spend the money on? What have you spent the money on?
bought a Stairmaster. It's one of those like ridiculous purchases. Like no one needs a $9,000 Stairmaster, but I was like, I guess I could buy one.
So I actually reacted to her video where she explains that, and she actually bought a cheap Stairmaster, and it sucked. So then when she finally won the money, she was like, hey, I'm going to buy the Stairmaster. And then she also said she bought herself a ring for Valentine's Day, and she leased a car. And I think she said with all those gifts that she bought and everything, she still had like half her money left over.
So I won this money, but I still have the rest, I'll be honest.
So hopefully you have it for a little while.
Yeah?
Yeah, for a while.
I won't tell you where it is, but I have it.
All right, well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, you winning means that there were lots of people who didn't win, and two of those people were Tila and Amari. Their infamous challenge.
Oh my god.
Before we get too far into
Sorry, I'm a
talking
dumb
about it,
bitch.
let's go ahead and see the clip.
Yes.
Try.
That's funny when you say it's like a lottery. Oh shit.
Try to. I wrote nothing down.
Try 222.
250. I'm looking at a math problem. I know what you all are thinking. It's not that bad. I have not done math in forever. I know I should have tried, but I'm just not going to. So I'm just saying. 320.
Tila's.
I feel so bad for Amari.
As if it's a lottery. You need to look at the puzzle. I literally yell at Tila, Tila, go back and try to figure out the problem. She's like, I don't know what I
That's exactly what it was.
114. I'm feeling 114 right now.
I'm feeling
Really, that's a
114.
good number.
Shouting out different number combinations, hoping that maybe one of them.
And like 1,000.
Amari's drowning in the pool trying to figure out these numbers.
Amari's trying so hard.
Let's go, Tila.
I know.
What was going through your head? When you found out about that challenge, you obviously debated. How long was the debate?
Realistically, like,
Way too long.
It was very long.
So, for those that don't know, the backstory is there was a team challenge. Mari and Tila had to do this together. One choice was swimming. The other choice was doing math, which included long division and multiplication and all that stuff. So, you guys debated it for how many minutes, you think?
Oh,
Like,
easily
so
10.
Yeah.
So long. Well, easily 10 minutes.
So
In the
long.
sun,
Easily.
started making jokes.
I can swim, and the pool is definitely like
Bro, you can
7.
swim.
No, I cannot.
Bro, you
Did you not see my life jacket?
Tila be tricking in between.
Did you not see my life jacket?
We offered to
Okay,
put it in the
this is
shallow
true.
end. The
You
shallow
did
end was like
say
4
that.
feet deep.
PTSD.
I mean, at
Is
that
it
point
breaking?
you stand up, right? So
Yeah.
we offered that and she didn't take it. So
Because she can't swim.
No, it was so hard for me to pick. Honestly, looking back on it, I should have just like drowned. Honestly, like
I should have just drowned.
Oh my god. I forgot to go in that.
Honestly, like no matter what, like for me it was really hard. Like I legitimately can't swim. That's like
Yeah.
I can't fucking swim. So
Tila was trending on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh
Tila
my
was
god.
trending.
You're the number 4 trend in the world.
But if I would have tried the swimming part, even though I can't swim, I know we would have won because, well, I don't know. Cause
No, we would have won. I'm
I'm sorry,
confident
you're-
that I could have done that
Amari's
challenge
hard as
alone.
shit.
Because
And he's
first of all,
quick.
I was out there like fucking Michael Phelps. Like I was swimming well.
Yeah.
And then I'm really good at math. Like I'm so confident in the math. I could,
Yeah, I remember Amari was basically like, I can do either, so like you better just pick one. And she's like, fine, I'll do the math. When she should have done the swimming in the shallow end, she could have stood up, held her breath, put in the code, and Amari would have gotten the math problem.
strong
The
at
first
both
time,
of it.
like,
Both of it. Shout out to JC.
But then Lena and Dom would have been an elimination, and maybe Lena wouldn't have won.
thank you. You're the best.
Oh, by the way, speaking of JC, Amari, do you know his name?
yes, I know his name. Okay, so no one understands that I was saying Jason because first of all, they took it upon themselves to not tag me in anything in the beginning, and then I was like, so obviously they don't know my fucking name, and then at the end, it also just like this all, it's so full circle. The poster at the viewing party, my last name was spelled wrong too, and I was like, yeah, he was like, it wasn't me, and I was like, this motherfucker deserves it.
I thought it was like Stuart Little.
Stuart Little is still with UART.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
UAR? Oh,
Yikes.
Well, you definitely do know his name, apparently. But I think a lot of people online were wondering if you had hard feelings afterwards. On the show, you're the sweetest guy in the world.
Oh, thanks.
But were you harboring any sort of like, damn, that sucks, resentment towards the
Tila?
situation? Towards Tila or the situation or anything?
Well, I think the situation itself sucked because, like I said, I feel like I could have done that like by myself because I literally play like Boggle and Trivia Crack for fun. Like I love shit like that. And, like math, super fun, super fun. So I didn't care. Like I was like, damn, it sucks. Like I'm having fun here. Like I love everyone. I didn't want to go home yet. But I wasn't like mad at Tila, and I felt bad. Everyone's like trying to like rip her new asshole on Twitter, and I was like, why do you guys care so much? Like. It's
The reality
like we're all
show.
having fun.
Everyone was
Shit was
on
ridiculous. We're all sitting here having fun. It doesn't
Literally.
matter that much. Like,
Yeah, if Amari wasn't obviously upset online, people were like going in on Tila, like calling her a disgrace, unfair, stupid. She can't swim. Like justice for Amari. Amari should get a second chance. All this stuff. When like, I don't know, Amari, I feel like could have stepped up and been like, Tila, you're gonna swim in the shallow end, and I'm gonna do math.
yeah, it's 50K, but like it's also more about like the experience, like having fun with everyone. Like I made hella new friends, and I'm like really happy about that.
Good. Well, you both did an incredible job. You made it really far. Unfortunate ending to that. But an even more unfortunate ending belongs to someone who couldn't be here with us.
Harrison.
Harrison.
Yeah.
And this is where we cue JC and Kian's massive up. Go ahead and play this.
Why do you say it like that? Take the Earth to revolve once around the sun.
It's true. Kian&JC like apologized, but I still feel like they're acting like it's not their fault, and it's kind of making me mad because like they literally just Googled trivia questions and didn't like double check them when like you should have like had someone on your production team or been like, hey, if we're doing trivia this far late in the game, like we need to triple check these answers.
365 days.
3 plus
You got the divided by 1.
3 plus 2 divided by 1.
5.
What is the longest river in the world?
River Nile.
Wow. It was the Amazon.
Damn. Ay, ay, ay.
Wow.
You guys deserve the shit.
The first move.
We don't want to spend too much time kind of shitting on you right now.
Thanks.
But we know that happened a lot online. One of your most disliked videos you've ever uploaded.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
But
See, I didn't even know that.
Deserved. Yeah, 100% deserved.
we have someone who wants to Skype in right now from the UK.
There he is, my man. Harrison. My man.
Harrison, it's
Boys up.
nice having you, my friend. We want to start by asking you, did you talk to the guys afterwards? Did you go ahead and do you feel like you're vindicated, like it's okay, or are you still mad?
No, I mean, yeah, I'll just put up with them, you know. I'm really upset. No, of course, no. We're best friends. Like, shit happens, and you just move on.
Did they call you and try and remedy the situation afterwards? If so, what did they offer?
Yeah, I mean, they were kind of a bit scared at the start because they were like, oh god, like, I think I just sent them a text of like the River Nile and the Amazon together and just sent that and sent nothing else, and then they were both like, oh shit, oh man, we're so sorry, we feel so bad, we're gonna come up with something, we'll let you know in the next episode. So I was just like waiting to see what would happen, and then yeah, I guess I'm coming back for season 3.
So Harrison is coming back. So they did play a trailer for this reunion episode, and they actually show that Tana Mojo pops out behind the couch, and she did say in an interview that she's confirmed for season 3. So I think they're going to announce that Harrison and Tana are the first 2 guests confirmed for season 3. And the title of the video says, plus season 3 special guests, so.
JC, he kind of just said if you offered him a spot in season 3, it sounds like he's accepted it.
We have officially invited Harrison Webb into season 3. He's the first one that has a secured spot in season 3.
Congratulations, Harrison Webb. Nice job, bro.
See you, buddy.
Harrison did do his own reaction video to this where he explained the situation, and he did make a really good point where he said that Kian&JC did invite him back to season 3, but in season 2, all the season 1 people came back halfway through, like after people had already gone home. So like it's kind of unfair to bring Harrison in to season 3 at the very beginning, he's already going to have a target on his back. He's going to have no alliances, and people already know he's the fan favorite. And he was voted off. He wants redemption, so he's already a target now. When I feel like if they were going to bring him back, they shouldn't have said anything, like to anyone except for Harrison, and then brought back like 2 or 4 season 2 people like they did this season with season 1. So maybe they bring back Lena, Harrison, Taylor, and Tab halfway through next season or something.
Harrison,
I said see him, right?
are you really excited to go on season 3?
Yeah, I am. I'm a bit scared though. That's the only thing, because I feel like they're just gonna up it even more. So, I mean, the fish honestly was so bad, and like I know there's gonna be more eating challenges. So if they up it from that, I mean, yeah, it's gonna be scary. But I'm ready. I'm ready for it.
Let's go, Harrison.
He was a part of you, Ryan, and Harrison teamed up for rim jobs.
That's real. They got the job done as Rim.
Yeah, almost got the job done. Yeah, so was that devastating? I mean, I know it was probably devastating in the show, but how did it feel when you found out? Did you guys call him and talk to him? How close is rim job?
It's just Rim.
Yeah, I mean, I felt bad, but he's a gentleman, so I knew if it happened to anybody, he'd probably be the best one for that to happen to. And he handled it really well. And it was an honest
That's true.
mistake. Like,
If it was Dom or like Kenny, they'd be on Twitter like freaking out about it.
obviously, they weren't trying to do that. I think people thought there was some weird sabotage thing online, which was weird.
Yeah.
No, I mean, obviously not. So no, there wasn't any crazy banter. Just I think we all felt bad.
Yeah, I felt bad. But then also, like, no, because, like, if he would have not gone in, I would have gone in, and I would have been home, too. It would have been me. Because I was the next one to go.
No, it would have been me. Then you guys would have had to put somebody. No, it would have been me. Because I had
one of you. Next question.
Yeah.
I would have been the next one out.
Well, Harrison.
Harrison did the math in his video, and if Harrison got it right, Taylor would have been the one to get it wrong next.
Thank you so much for joining us. I think we're all looking forward to seeing you in season 3. You were a fan.
We love you, Harrison.
Bye.
Baby. Change it, baby.
Thank you. See you later.
Bye. We love you. I don't know what he's doing right now.
Alright, when we come back, we're going to do a YouTube comment-based game and see if they can figure out who was talking about who in the comments. We'll see you guys in a little bit.
We have a break?
Sorry to interrupt your programming. Do you
Oh,
like
no.
seats? Do you like geeks? Do you like tickets? Well,
And the easiest way possible.
use our promo code. Get
I love them,
If
but I'm
that's
not getting
simple,
paid,
you don't,
so.
You're just giving up for money.
Alright, well, we don't want to keep
Hi,
holding
Paul.
you guys from a great episode that you're currently watching.
That's my cat.
So, let's throw it back to Hunt.
Say hi, Paul.
Before we get into the next
Aw,
game,
you're so cute.
everyone, give it up for the latest
so
cast
cute.
member of the show, Sarah.
Sarah showed up.
Sarah, welcome back to the reunion reality house.
Let's go, Sarah.
Y'all look amazing, by the way.
None of you. You're hot.
You're hot. Who said that?
You've been
Tila.
already, so without knowing what we've talked about, is there anything you want to say about your stay on the show?
I mean, I was there for 2 hours, so it wasn't that
That's
much.
true.
I was also
I was
very
there for like 20 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? I was on the show for like 20 minutes.
Did I just trigger something? I'm so sorry.
If fans don't even like me, I'm probably not gonna be back for season 3, so this shit.
Fuzi's just out.
Where is he
Sorry,
going?
I think.
Sarah, what did you do?
I don't know what I just did.
Fuzi, you good?
Smells too good, Sarah.
Fuzi just said I'm out.
Just triggered something, I guess.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
He came for the pizza.
JC, anything you want to say about that?
Very unexpected.
I don't know.
The season favorite, Fusi Tube. Just left.
Where did you see that?
It's true, though. A lot of people didn't like him. It was clear that he was voted on just for the drama because he's had so many scandals and issues with him in the past. So, like, and he did go home first. He was literally there for one challenge and left. But, like, why did you have to storm out and make it about you?
Hey, we might bring you back in season 3. You never know. I don't know.
That was very unexpected.
Yeah, that's probably not true.
He might have just earned his spot on season
Yusuf,
Yeah.
yeah.
That was the drama that they were looking for.
Wow. I gotta give that was great.
That was a grand exit.
I don't know what to say. Let's just keep going.
Bye, Percy.
We're
But
on
the game must continue.
Yeah.
Well, that's not the most dramatic thing we have because this game, from what I've heard, might ruffle some feathers. We're gonna look through the YouTube comments that are left on the show.
Ooh.
What was the
People on YouTube did not like Taylor or Tab, so I'm excited to see what people say.
Son has gone ahead and erased some of the names, and now it's up to you guys using whiteboards to guess which name belongs in the comments. So you guys are each gonna go out again. Let's pass out the whiteboards.
Thomas, don't fall.
So if you guys don't know, I'm pretty sure Thomas was the head PA of the production team for Reality House Season 2.
Love this guy.
Thomas is actually my favorite.
Yeah, we almost fell.
Alright, I'm going to show you guys a YouTube comment. You're going to have to guess which one of you they were talking about. There's a few of these, so let's go ahead and get started with the first one. Blank reminds me of the Walmart version of Scott Disick.
Dom. That's Dom. It's Dom.
By the way, these are viewer.
These are all
Wait, you typed these in.
No, these are real. These are 100% real.
So everyone show their answer. We
It's
have
Dom. It has to be
1000%
Dom.
For Dom. Let's see what the
Thank
answer was.
you.
Dom.
Thank you.
It's true.
Yeah.
He was wearing Scott Disick sweatpants in like episode 3.
Walmart has a lot of good deals. They have good clothes.
Let's see where it goes from there. Next one.
I don't like
Blank and blank's personalities make me want to die.
This is
You
mean.
already know this one, ladies and gentlemen. Go right ahead.
It's Taylor and Tab. I'm calling
Tabitha
it.
already put Tab and Taylor. Taylor's putting Tab and Taylor.
Dom.
Dom is putting Taylor and Dom.
I saw a lot.
I put Taylor and Dom too.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Alright, let's go.
It's gonna be Tab and Taylor, I think.
Between Tab and Taylor and Dom. The answer is
Tab and Taylor. It's okay, Paul.
Her personality makes her want to die. Kin. She's dirty ass.
Whoa!
Whoa.
She said she gets dirty ass.
Wow,
Dirty.
It's okay, Paul. Go ahead.
Here we go. Next one.
Bruh, blank is a
I
snake.
know who it is.
It's
But
Tab.
This is no shade. I
No
just
shade.
know who they said this
I
about.
think this
This is not my opinion.
As soon
I
as you
think
have
I
it.
like it.
Oh, people are saying Andrea?
Oh my God, look at that.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, this is not. This I don't like this.
Oh, Kenny, who you got?
Alright.
Tab.
That's what they said. Taylor.
I was gonna say Tab or Taylor. Kenny.
Hey, Kenny. Kenny's a slithery snake, Dad.
Kenny's salty.
Next comment. Blank, low-key a bitch. I'm not right. Shit.
I think it's Dom.
Plain and simple. Look at Mari.
Dom or like Ryan.
Alright, I'll put Leonard because everyone else.
Oh my God.
Leonard wrote Lena, Dom, and Amari wrote Tab.
Low key keyword.
Ryan, Lena.
Because it could be about a girl saying she's like a rude bitch, or it could be about a guy saying like, oh, you're like a bitch. I don't know. I'm gonna say Ryan.
Did you read the comments?
No, I didn't.
All
No
right.
way.
Andrea,
What do you got?
we have a little bit of everything, but it
It's-
looks like it's focused on Lena and Tab. Let's see the answer.
Tab.
Lena.
What?
Everyone loved Lena.
Honest, but okay.
Yo, I don't know about y'all, but blank and blank are super cute together.
It's probably us.
Ryan, Tab.
Lena, why do you say you and Dom?
I feel like everyone kept saying that in the comments.
Me and Ryan will happen.
And then
Me and Ryan will have it.
Look at Dom's answer.
Kian and Lena. Manny and Ryan. Oh, that's cute.
I can't
Manny got it.
I
Oh, that's cute.
love you.
I can't believe I'm fucked up.
That's my comment.
That's my comment.
My burner account. Thank you.
that is the end of the YouTube comments. I think we're moving on to the part of the
That was
show
a good
that
segment.
everyone is looking forward to at home and dreading in this room. We are going to talk about the feuds that happened on the
Yes.
show.
That's what I'm excited for.
What's the feud?
Tab, Taylor, Dom.
There's some consistencies in these feuds.
old librarian lookalike either, so there you go.
Kian's. My favorite part of this episode is Kian standing in the middle, just like.
No, you look great. You look fantastic.
You do when you're eating. Oh my god. Cut it.
Got it.
You look ridiculous. Outside by yourself.
Bro.
When you're by yourself and everyone's in here talking and you're smoking weed alone, you look pretty weird too, but that's okay.
Kian.
What am I supposed to do? You started the whole thing.
Alright, no more. I'm supposed to protect her like every 5 minutes. She's like, Kenny, you're stupid. Kian, protect me. Ryan, you're stupid. Protect me, Kian.
It's true. They're brother and sister, but like Tab started shit with every single person.
I got so many angry people that were saying that I was making fun of weed. That's a huge army out there. I wasn't making fun of weed. I was making fun of the fact that we were socializing and
Yeah,
she was
how
outside.
dare you?
It feels like Tabitha, I hate to break it to you, you're going to be brought up again in these feuds. But I
She's like,
want to know why you started going after Ryan so early on when seemingly no one was arguing with each other, no one was being confrontational.
She's like,
Okay, well, I was looking at him and I'm like, he looks so familiar. So
She's doing it again.
I was thinking about the man, but then he's like, yeah, well, you look stupid. And I was like, all right, by the same, you look like the rat. You know?
Well, Tab, thankfully that happened and you learned your lesson and you didn't fight with anyone else for the rest of the show. Obviously,
Not true.
I'm kidding. You did. With everyone. And we're going to get to that one in a minute, but first, we're moving on to another feud.
The thing that confuses me about Tab is that she starts shit with everyone, but she acts like she didn't. She's like not self-aware at all, and she's like, "What are you talking about? Like I was just talking to them."
Tom is smirking right now because he knows odds are it has to do with him.
It's Dom and Taylor.
This one involves Dom
And Taylor.
Uh-oh.
Red Bull.
Here we go. Taylor, found your Red Bull in the fridge. Looks really good. It's the only coconut flavored. I don't even like coconut. But
Me neither.
It tastes like cotton candy.
thanks, Taylor.
Are you joking me? Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
Am I kidding you?
Seriously, you can drink my Red Bull that has mine.
This just made me mad because Dom was being like a literal child. Like she had already gone through this the day before, and then they buy her a new one, and he's like, "I'm just gonna mess with her to mess with her."
Name written on it.
You wrote your name on it.
Because it's mine. This is the second fucking time that this. No, fucking stop. Don't fucking touch me. This is my fucking Red Bull. Why me, Dom? What did I do? Is it because I'm gay?
Is it because I'm gay? Is it because I'm gay? People did not like that she said that.
Everyone, let the homophobe speak. Go ahead.
That comment was really disrespectful. But it's Valentine's Day, and I did get you a gift.
Uh-oh.
And you already know what it is. And I got a couple.
That's cute.
I got you. I got you a calculator. I didn't get the Texas instrument, but you know that one worked. And we got you a card. We all signed it, guys. Now there's no money in it because you got enough SeatGeek money.
Literally.
But you know it's the puppy.
It's not the cow stuff. Thank you. Oh, that's beautiful.
This is so nice.
That comment that I made, I do want to say, I know that Dom is not in any way, shape, or form homophobic, and that's like not what I meant by that comment. It was just like a simple like, why me, Dom? Like, is it because I'm gay? Like, it was a joke, and I didn't mean for it to come off in a way that tarnished his character. And I do just want to like say, Dom is not homophobic. He never said anything or did anything because I was gay.
Yeah. Good for her for clarifying, because people were like, OMG, shit must have happened behind the camera. Like, Dom must have been saying some stuff to Taylor. Like, I don't know. It could have been worse.
For the record.
Thank you. And I was gonna say that too. You're not. I didn't mean the word privilege. I meant first world problem.
Right.
And I was just so.
I remember that because Dom called her privileged for liking coconut Red Bull. And she was like, you're wearing Yeezys.
Totally different.
So you guys are fully resolved now.
Well,
We're probably still gonna wrestle on that couch after. Do you guys text each other?
Yes.
I've been wanting to wrestle since the finale.
Wrestle Dom.
I was like, what? This is crazy.
Tom's like, I'm good.
I love to wrestle. Ask my girlfriend.
Nope.
What?
Oh.
Sarah's like, yeah, you did.
No, alright, let's move on.
It's funny.
We've seen two of the bigger feuds in the house, but there's two superstar feuders that were in those, and they went head to head. That was Taylor and Tabitha.
Oh.
Damn, I literally sat there with everyone and I said, I just want you to know, Sarah's coming back, Elijah's coming back, Dawn's coming back, and Tristan's coming back, and 4 people are going home
She worded it
tonight.
a little bit different. She's like, I really hope that these 4 people just don't come back.
That's a fucking liar. Why are you lying? You're a fucking liar. Kenny, back me up on this. Did I say that I didn't want them to come back? Or did I say they weren't coming back? She's a fucking liar. Listen, Tab, you're digging yourself a fucking hole. You know it wasn't me. Kenny, I need you to back me up on this right now. I said I didn't want them to come back?
Yeah, you said you didn't want them to come
You're a fucking liar. You know what's so funny? I'm a lion. I'll out it right now. Guess what? Let's take a lions in this room. These fuckers right here. And they had it all. You want to play dirty? You want to play dirty? Because you're a fucking liar. Entire jump this stuff. I'm not going to say anything. So if anybody else wants to lie on my name, just know. Symbol will be coming. Thank you. She looked at you like it was you. She's like, no.
Man is like, the fuck?
How to start?
So I'm going to explain it because Pat's going to lie.
Oh.
That's on the periodic table. Anyway, so this whole feud started. Sarah, I'm just sitting behind me.
Oh my god.
So this whole feud started because I was like, yeah, I actually predicted that you were the 4 that were gonna come back, and Tab just all of a sudden decides to chime into the conversation and goes, actually, that's not what she said. She said that she specifically didn't want the 4 of you to return. And I was like, bitch, lie again. That is not what I said. And so I popped off. And that's what you saw. I stand firm in my beliefs. That's what I heard.
But it wasn't like vindictive. It was like I don't want them to come back because they're the best competitors. It wasn't like, oh my god, Sarah smells like shit. I hope she doesn't come back. Like it wasn't stuff like that.
I don't know. I feel like Tab was just trying to start shit, and it worked.
Maybe that's why.
It was One Direction.
Maybe that's why Fusi left.
Really good. I can
Every fucking day.
It was like in a competitive way. But I think Taylor had about 9 Red Bulls that day, and then
Actually, it was 10.
So yeah,
Maybe
then
11.
she came at me, and inside I panicked. I was like, oh my god, wait a second. Like,
Wait, I have a question. You asked Kenny.
That's where shit hit the fan.
Yeah, you asked Kenny to confirm you,
Yeah.
but Kenny was on Tab's side.
Tab and Kenny had an alliance, and so in the moment, I forgot that they were on. It wasn't an alliance. Be quiet. I forgot
Yeah, it was.
that they were an alliance together, and Kenny was the only other person from this season that was in the garage with us at the time. So I stupidly turned to Kenny and I'm like, "Hey, Kenny, isn't Tab lying?" And he's like, "Absolutely not. Whatever Tab says is 100% the truth. God on Bible." And I was like,
So my head is
They have an alliance.
I don't fucking know what's going on. I
So
just
there's
got
like, this
there.
bitch has been talking nice to me, and she's been talking shit about me. And I was like, that's not true. Then there's Elijah throwing shit and like throwing his legs up. I don't even know.
Dom
what's going
spitting on Elijah. Remember that, Dom?
Yeah,
Yeah, he actually poured
It's
the water
history.
on himself. And I'm a nice guy. I'm like, oh, I'm
for the lies.
wipe that off the couch.
Tab doesn't apologize. She still sticks to her guns.
So, first of all, Sarah, I hugged you earlier. You're one of the best smelling people I've ever smelled in my entire life. Just want to put that out there.
Stunning.
Why that?
One Direction perfume.
But you know, Ryan and Tab, you guys killed your beef and you resolved with a potential date in the future. Dom and Taylor, beautiful resolution.
That's beautiful, yeah.
Taylor and Tabitha, is there any chance that this is resolved or could
She
be?
kind of got portrayed a certain way on the show, but guys, seriously, please stop bullying Tab because like she actually is really cool and we love her on the low, even though we all wanted her. Even though we all wanted her out of the house.
People are being really mean to her, but she's even like after the show went off was tweeting about Andrea, like making fun of her like anxiety and stuff for wanting to leave, and like she's a shit starter and I don't like her.
And she's a damn good mother. She's a damn good mother, and she was on that show competing for her little boy, and she wanted it just as bad as any of us. So for what it's worth, you know, you may not have agreed with the way that she played the game, but we all love you, Tab, and we all got your back.
and I don't care that you don't agree with me.
That's
See, and then they try to make her look good, and she's like, I'm still gonna start shit.
Leave it good. Leave it good. Just leave it right here.
Andy, cut the camera.
There also was a very talked about moment on the show that involved you, Taylor, and it involved some unsportsmanlike conduct. So let's go ahead and see that clip.
What was it?
Harrison.
Oh.
That.
Oh.
Oh, I'm so glad you brought this up.
Yeah, people were saying that she peeked out of her blindfold and she cheated.
Watch, close up. Boink, boink.
And then changes direction, which is what some people were saying online was a clear
Right, that I was cheating.
form of cheating to give you first place. What do you
Right.
have to say?
Well, I would like to say, first of all, that challenge didn't matter anyway. So it didn't, like, even though Manny and I won, we still got voted into elimination. But I actually, it's so funny, because the way that we had the bandanas tied around our eyes, they were folded down 2 times, and then the part that was folded down was tied around our eyes and in the back, and then that part was over our face. And Kian&JC can vouch for this. When I was in the cup stacking challenge, I had told JC, when things are like on my mouth and my nose, I get very claustrophobic and it's really hard for me to breathe, and I like can't function. So there was a time whenever I was doing that challenge when we were blindfolded as well, that I moved my blindfold like this. But even if I were to take the bottom of that blindfold and pull it all the way up, my eyes are still covered because of
it's
the way
still
the
wrapped.
blindfold was. And I meant to bring my freaking blindfold today because I even tested it out at my house to like prove that like there's no way I could have seen anything. But yeah, my eyes were completely closed. I mean, that's literally like a fraction of a second that it's moved, and for me to be able to, in a fraction of a second, automatically see where my one orange ball is amongst all of those balls, pretty unlikely. I know for a fact that I didn't cheat. I know that I was moving it from my mouth, but however people want to perceive that is, you know.
And people were giving her shit when, if anything, you should get mad at Kian&JC because they're the ones who are running the show and they didn't even see her do it when, like, they should be paying attention. And she didn't cheat.
They're going to perceive it, so. But yeah, I couldn't see anything. My eyes were completely closed, and like I said, if you would have taken the whole thing and flipped it up this way, my eyes still would have been covered.
Dom, you were, don't clap. You were given some looks.
Hi, Paul.
You were given some looks during that explanation. What's going on in your head right now?
I just have a lot of blindfold. I'm sorry.
Whoa.
Wait, whoa. No. I can't say anything because it wasn't me. But she got it really quick. That was really quick. That was really quick.
And she still got voted in.
I mean, when we were blindfolding them,
there's a moment too when I'm standing still in the thing, which it doesn't show it in the clip, but I'm standing still. It's really difficult because you have the earplugs in to differentiate whose voice is speaking at you. And there's a moment when I pause and I'm just looking for Manny's voice, and Manny's saying Taylor right, and right in that moment, I literally start going right, and you can hear it in the clip. But it's so cut that it's like you don't really see how it all played out.
Yeah.
You just see those little clips. And I did do it fast, I'm not gonna lie, but I definitely didn't cheat.
Alright, well, luckily that didn't
Fair enough.
affect the outcome of the show
Yeah,
regardless.
wouldn't
So,
matter.
nothing really to hold against you. I do think that that's kind of the end of the feuds we want to talk about. So, before we go into JC and Kian's conversation about what might be going on next for the series, is there anything you guys want to say? Any grievances? Anything you
Is this where Tana pops out?
To us? What's up?
To Kian&JC? Tabitha.
In my elimination challenge, I regret not saying something about Tila wearing a beanie. She was the only one out of the contestants that got to wear a beanie. And I think that if she didn't have a beanie, that she would have quit. Because she was standing there like, I can't do this. Everybody's like, come on, Tila, like, you got this. And Harrison's in my ear like, I think she's going to quit. And then she said, I need to wear a beanie. And then she got to wear a beanie. But I also suck at cornholes.
I meant more like words of support.
Alright.
Also,
I feel
bringing up
it.
that, shout out to Amari. This was not shown, but like I was freaking out and I have asthma and I was like, I need my inhaler. And he freaking ran into the house, all the way down the steps, went down on top of my bunk bed and grabbed my inhaler. Like, Amari is the shit. So I just want to say,
That's the one thing. Everyone loves Amari. That's why I wanted him to win.
I want to say, shout out to Kian&JC for like allowing me to be on season 2. I know, no matter
Poe.
make it. And as far as everybody else, like you all are like so talented and everybody's been so supportive. I had no drama with like pretty much everyone. And I really love Mari and I'm really proud of you, Lena, like for winning. I think you fucking killed it. That's all.
That's very sweet. Dom.
I just want to say something. I know you guys didn't want me there. I was from season 1, but you know the final 4, we all bonded at the very end.
We were all tortured together.
Finally, yeah, we were tortured together. When you're tortured together,
You're welcome.
you bond. And thank you guys for not being too mean. And we're all gonna go to Cabo together. We just said that.
Reality season 2 takes off.
Lena's paying.
That would be cool.
Can I say one thing really quick? So I kind of preface this in the show, but I've always been one that's like, well, I was one of the smallest creators that was on season 2, and so I kind of went in it like a dark horse, and I didn't expect to go very far. I've also been someone that's always like doubted myself and my ability in
We
absolutely
got
everything
3
that I
minutes
do.
left.
And had I not like been asked to be on the show on a complete whim and like booked my plane ticket and like flew out 3 days later, literally quit my full-time job to come out here and do this, like you guys like really, I don't think you realize, but like you completely changed my life. And like, oh, here comes the tears, Taylor. Great, here we go. But being on the show taught me so much about myself and like my personal ability, and like I pushed myself harder on this show than I've ever pushed myself in my entire life. And now I am living in Los Angeles. I literally booked a one-way ticket, came out here to film the show, and since I've moved my entire life across the country, and I'm actually like chasing my dreams and like pursuing like what I want to do as a career, and I really don't think that I would have had like the balls to do it had I not been on the show and pushed.
Yeah, she said before she was living in Florida and she was a nanny and she quit her job and now she's flying out to LA with her girlfriend.
Myself and had the opportunity that, you know, they gave me, and I genuinely, I really am so thankful for all of you and for you, and for you just all of it. So. You're a queen.
That was nice.
What a queen.
All right, well, I think that's a sweet note to end that stuff on, but you guys have some announcements to make.
First of all, thank you everybody who was a part of the show. You guys are all beautiful, amazing. Thank you for coming. Thank you to our beautiful host, Hunter March, for hosting this. Thank you to the viewers at home watching. None of this would have been possible.
Thank you,
I also want to give. Hey, thanks, Siki. I also want to give a.
Is it Mari
shout out to
vlogging?
Joe. You gave us the studio. Joe gave us the studio to film this, and his team has been incredible. But talking about the future,
Tana.
we want to keep this ball rolling, and Keen and I are already in talks for season 3. So if you have a content creator, a favorite YouTuber, or even
Ricky Dillon better be in
anyone
it.
that's not a YouTuber, let us know in the comments below who you would like to see on season 3.
Also, if you're a content creator, just reach out to us directly.
That could work.
Pretty much you.
Make sure you give us a thumbs up for this video because it's still a YouTube video, which is really weird to say. Thumbs up.
Like, subscribe, all the rest. Tell a friend, tell your grandma, tell your mom.
And this is like the very, very last anything of season 2. This is it. No more. No episode 12. But as you all know, Kian and I, we like to throw you a little curveball all the time.
Always K&J twist.
So we have a K&J twist for you.
Tana.
The last thing we want to do for season 2 is announce that for season 3. Actually, let's let the special guest.
I'm ready for season 3 begin!
Tana's here. Is that it? Alright guys, well that's it for season 2 of Reality House, the reunion. I think it's cool they're bringing back Tana, but I also think she's not that good of a contestant to have on a show like that, because that's just my opinion, but I know she'll probably start some drama and that'll be cool, but I feel like she's one of those people who like go home or get bored and want to leave because she doesn't really need the money, so she might just be like like episode 3, like, all right, I'm bored, I'm gonna call an Uber, bye guys, and then just leave. And I don't really like that. But if you guys like this reaction, leave me a like and a comment. And if you guys want me to react to anything else, leave a comment below, and we'll be waiting for season 3. I'll see you guys next time.